The moment I heard her laugh through the phone, I knew it wasn't meant for me. It was a kind of laugh that used to fill our kitchen on Sunday mornings, soft, unguarded, real. But now it sounded distant, intimate in a way that made my stomach twist. She was in the living room, thinking I was still upstairs finishing a report. The walls were thin. My heart was thinner. "Stop it," she whispered, a giggle caught between her words. Then silence. Then that low tone people use when they forget anyone else exists. I remember setting my laptop aside, my hands shaking so badly I almost knocked over the coffee mug. Every step down the hallway felt like walking toward the edge of something sharp and irreversible. When she noticed me standing there, her smile froze. The phone slipped from her hand and landed on the couch with a soft thud. "Eli, hey, you startled me," she said, voice trembling slightly. I didn't say anything at first. My throat was dry, my mind racing through excuses she might offer, reasons I might believe. Maybe it was work. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. But I'd heard her say his name. Ryan. The co-worker she swore was just a friend. I managed to ask, "Was that him?" Her silence was my answer. We'd been married 8 years. In that time, we'd weathered layoffs, a miscarriage, a move across states. I thought those trials had made us unbreakable. But somewhere between her long hours at the firm and my endless overtime at the warehouse, we stopped looking at each other the same way. She began to talk about how I'd settled, how I'd lost my drive, how she wanted more from life, and from us. I thought she meant new experiences, travel, excitement. I didn't realize she meant someone else. That night, she confessed. Or rather, she let the truth bleed out slowly, like she couldn't bear the full weight of it all at once. "It wasn't supposed to happen," she said, tears streaking down her face. "You've just changed, Eli. You don't seem happy anymore." I almost laughed. "So you decided to find happiness with him instead?" She flinched. "It wasn't like that." But it was. I saw it in her eyes. The guilt, yes, but also something was. Relief. Like a secret had been lifted off her chest. 4 days after, I couldn't sleep. I'd wake up at 3 a.m. and stare at the ceiling, wondering how two people could live under the same roof and be strangers. Every little thing, the smell of her shampoo, the faint hum of her phone vibrating on the dresser, became unbearable reminders. Friends told me to leave. My brother said, "Once trust breaks, it never heals right." Maybe he was right, but I didn't walk away immediately. Some foolish part of me still hoped she'd come to me, apologize, fight for us. Instead, she packed a bag and said she needed space. It took me months to understand that she wasn't coming back. Not really. Sure, she'd text occasionally, ask if I was eating, if I'd thought about therapy. She said she wanted me to work on myself, as if I was some project she'd started and abandoned halfway through. The irony was, she was right about one thing. I had changed. But not in the way she thought. I stopped drinking every night to numb the ache. I started running again, at first just around the block, then miles at a time, chasing exhaustion instead of her memory. I deleted her number from my favorites, though I could still recite it by heart. Grief became my teacher. Pain, my mirror. There was a morning, maybe 6 months after she left, when I found myself standing in front of the same mirror where we used to get ready together. For the first time, I didn't see a broken man. I saw someone still standing, still breathing, still here. That realization didn't come with a burst of joy. It came quietly, like the soft exhale after a storm finally passes. She showed up once after that. Late spring. She looked thinner, older somehow. Her eyes searched mine for something familiar. "Eli," she said softly, "you look different." I smiled faintly. She hesitated, twisting the ring she no longer wore. "I never meant to hurt you. I just wanted me to change," I finished for her. She nodded. "I did," I said, "just not for you." Her lips parted, maybe to apologize, maybe to ask for forgiveness. But I didn't need either anymore. As she turned to leave, sunlight caught in her hair the way it used to. For a brief second, the ache returned, nostalgia, loss, love. Then it faded, replaced by something purer. Acceptance. I watched her walk down the driveway, her figure shrinking until it was just another memory fading into the distance. Then I went inside, made coffee, and opened the window. The air was cool and full of quiet promise. She had wanted me to change for her. So instead, I changed for myself.